This video will present 5 NHL picks for today, Tuesday, December 10. First, a quick word about the return of my big promotion. 50% off all of my premium betting picks across all sports for a full week. Details towards the end of the video, so stick around for this great investment opportunity, my friend. I'm Professor MJ, a former 15-year university statistics teacher turned into a full-time sports bettor and advisor. It is a pleasure to serve you, my savvy sports investors. There are a total of 11 games in the NHL today, and let me unveil 5 wagers that I like. Yesterday, the free plays I shared with you generated a 1-2 record, while the premium picks revealed to our gold members posted a 3-2 record across the board. You can see what those bets were on your screen right now. NHL pick number 1 for December 10 goes to the Philadelphia Flyers to win straight up in Columbus. The money line currently varies between -110 and -103 in American format, which equates to a range between 1.91 and 1.97 in decimal odds. This selection is backed by a betting system called the scoring draft. But here is a key piece of information. This betting angle works badly if you follow its picks blindly. Indeed, by risking 1 unit per wager, we have obtained a loss of 49.60 units via 801 bets during the course of the past 5 seasons. However, here is where it gets interesting. If you tailed the plays only when the money line was +105 or smaller, which means we only took favorites or very small underdogs, then we racked up a net gain of 14.31 units over 109 bets. If you do the math, it means we yielded a plus 13.1% return on investment during this same 5-year period. Amazing, isn't it? In the current case, Philly's line is indeed smaller than +105, so they qualify under these rules. Please note that 3 more teams fit the description of this betting angle today: Toronto, San Jose, and also Calgary. However, I don't advise backing them since their money line does not fit the criterion described earlier. Are you ready for 4 more betting tips? Let's dive into them in a few seconds.
It's time for my daddy's NHL pick of the day.
My second NHL pick turns out to be one of my premium plays of the day. Under 6 goals to be scored in the Minnesota Wild versus Utah Hockey Club matchup. According to my mathematical model, this bet holds a 58.8% chance of winning. What does that mean in terms of odds? Here is the answer. We have a good value wager as long as the odds are -143 or better, which is the case with the large majority of bookies right now. The best line I could get at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time was -122, as you can see on your screen. If you are more familiar with decimal odds, this is a good bet to make, provided that the line is 1.70 or higher. Did you know that the under has been the winning bet in 6 of Minnesota's past 7 matches? As far as Utah is concerned, the under has posted a 4-2-1 record over their past 7 contests. Let's roll with the under in the Minnesota-Utah game. NHL pick number 3 is as follows. I am taking the San Jose Sharks with the +2.5 puck line at +100 odds, or 2.0 in decimal. They will be squaring off against the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's start by getting the scary stuff out of the way first. The Canes have beaten the Sharks in each of the past 5 meetings. In every case, Carolina was a big favorite. Also, the Hurricanes own a solid 10-3 record at home. However, there is reason to believe that the Sharks can manage to keep this game within a 2-goal margin. They are catching Carolina in a bad stretch, as they have picked up the W only 3 times over their last 9 games. In fact, they have not beaten any opponent by a margin of 3+ goals in any of their 9 most recent matches. Meanwhile, San Jose is 4-3 during their past 7 games, which is not bad at all. If you take a look at their last 9 games, they were beaten by a margin of 3 or more goals only once. So, to me, we have good value on the Sharks plus 2.5 wager, especially at positive odds. My next hockey betting tip concerns a player proposition bet. We are going to back my son's favorite player, Connor McDavid, to record over 3.5 shots on goal at home against Tampa Bay. Since the beginning of November, putting a bet on McDavid to get 4 shots or more has led to a good 9-5 record. What I like about the current spot is the fact that the Oilers superstar has not made many shots on goal in his past 2 games. Indeed, he obtained 1 and 2 shots on net in his prior 2 contests respectively. For this reason, I believe that in the back of his mind, he may be tempted to shoot more often tonight. So far this year, there have been a couple of occasions where McDavid got 3 shots or fewer in consecutive games. In those cases, he followed up with 5 and 4 shots in the ensuing match. The icing on the cake is the fact that we are getting nice positive odds on this bet. In other words, this is an underdog bet, so the payout is quite juicy here. My 5th NHL pick for today is John Tavares from the Toronto Maple Leafs to record at least 1 point. Right now, FanDuel offers over 0.5 point at -113 odds, or 1.885 in decimal, which represents great value in my humble opinion. Other bookies have a line that can go as low as -145, which is okay, but not as great, of course. Let's pretend that you would have made this bet in each of his 26 games. By doing so, your current record would stand at 17-9, which is rock solid. Granted, you need to consider the quality of the opposition. In this case, the Devils have given up the 6th fewest goals per game in the entire league. They are quite stingy defensively. For some reason, I expect Toronto's offense to do well. I think they are going to break out after scoring just 2, 1, and 3 goals in their past 3 matches. They have a lot of firepower, and I think they'll get back on track tonight. Tavares is obviously a big piece of this offense, so he should be fine recording at least 1 point tonight at the Prudential Center. Before revealing the details of my big promotion, let me recap today's 5 free plays in the NHL. The Flyers to win outright in Columbus. Under 6 in the Wild Utah matchup. The Sharks to cover the +2.5 puck line in Carolina. Connor McDavid to get over 3.5 shots against the Lightning. And finally, John Tavares to record at least 1 point in New Jersey. Would you like to boost your bankroll by gaining exclusive access to smart and data-driven picks only? This is your chance to make a smart investment in yourself. I am giving away an early Christmas gift. 50% off my premium picks across all sports for a full week. You can expect to receive between 35 and 45 betting tips via email and SMS during this 7-day period. How do you redeem this offer? Go to mjpix.com and sign up for the subscription plan called All Sports 1 Week. Upon checkout, enter the following promo code, Early Gift. All in one word, no capital letters. You have until this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time to take advantage of this opportunity to grow your bankroll with our group of savvy sports investors. So again, use the discount code EARLYGIFT and let's crush the bookies together. I'm Professor MJ, PhD in statistics. I'm looking forward to help you earn a profit before Christmas.